Brandon Lewis has become the Conservative Party chair. His deputy is James Cleverly, who just happens to have walked out and is standing right next to me. So congratulations, James. Your reaction to being appointed in this position?
Well, I'm delighted, obviously. I think we've got a fantastic opportunity now to tell the whole country about the stuff that we've been doing in government. I think that the job here is brilliant. I'm so excited. Working with Brandon Lewis is great.
You've worked with him before, obviously, at immigration, and you have a working partnership. You are a Brexiteer. Brandon Lewis campaigned for Remain. How important is it to have that balance?
Genuinely, and you won't believe me when I say this, we don't spend all day, every day, worrying about who was on which side of the referendum. What we're focusing on now is getting on with the job of government and communicating the fantastic work that we are doing to the country as a whole. And I think if we do that effectively, and I'm very confident with the team that we're building we can do that, then I'm really positive about the outlook for the next general election and the council elections coming up. Part
of that communication, not mistweeting the wrong people, getting the wrong jobs. We heard Chris Grayling was going to be the Transport Secretary is moving into CCHQ, into the headquarters. Has anyone cleared up what happened there?
I do. Genuinely, I don't know. I don't know how that came out. I think that was probably someone at CCHQ getting a little bit overexcited because reshuffle day is obviously it's being an exciting day. That was, as you say, it was a mistweet.
Yeah. Obviously, Patrick McLaughlin leaving. He's had a quite long career with the Conservatives. Your thoughts about him departing this role?
Oh, Sir Patrick's done amazing work through the time he's been a Member of Parliament, and actually did a huge amount of work behind the scenes here at Central Office, getting things ready, getting things heading in the right direction. So we're in a good place here. I think all of us want to put a huge debt of gratitude towards Sir Patrick, and I know you've still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And James Brokenshire as well, stepping down for a while. He's not well. Have you spoken to him at all?
Well, James is a close personal friend as well as a parliamentary colleague, and obviously I send him my very best wishes. I don't know the details of what the illness is. He hasn't shared that with me, and I completely understand that. But I wish him the very best.
We've had confirmation Amber Rudd staying as Home Secretary. No surprise there?
No, she's doing a fantastic job. I loved working with Amber. The Home Office team are an amazing bunch. I'm going to pop back to the House now and draft a little letter thanking her for giving me the opportunity to be a PPS in her team, because it was a fantastic time. Really enjoyed it.
Conservative Party, huge challenges ahead. Obviously, the biggest one, the sort of legacy from the last snap election and this lost majority. What does Theresa May now have to do now to sort of stamp her authority on the year, make sure that the things she wants to happen?
We've got a huge opportunity now. We've seen with just the appointments of the chair, deputy chair and the vice chairs of the Conservative Party, we have a massive pool of talent both in Parliament and in the constituencies around the country. And I think what we need to do now is get on the front foot, use all that talent effectively. I think this reshuffle is a very visible, but only part of the process of getting all our people pulling in the same direction and delivering for the country. And if we do that, then I'm very confident that will be reflected in our election results.
Is it going to be bold enough? Is it going to go far enough? Because we get the feeling that none of the major positions are going to change. And if the election had gone slightly differently, Theresa May might have been a little bit bolder.
Well, there's always a balancing act with a reshuffle. You don't want to change too much, because we are in government and we are trying to deliver good government for the British people. So you need a degree of stability, but also what we're seeing is a degree of change, and it's always a tough balancing act. This is what reshuffles are always about. I'm very pleased with what's happened so far, obviously, and we'll see what other changes come over the next day or two.
Okay, James Cleverly, thank you very much for talking to us. Well, James Cleverly there becomes the new deputy chair of the Conservative Party, and we'll wait to see what other appointments we have down the line today.